viewers. My name is Abby.
I'm Renee, and we are members of 5 Dinners in 1 Hour, and I love using that system to prep my meals ahead. I prep them all in one night. They stay fresh in my refrigerator, and then I have an easy dinner week ahead of me. I love being able to come home, pull out ready-to-go dinners, and all you have to do is cook them. So that's why I use 5 Dinners in 1 Hour. Super easy. Plus, I save a ton of money on groceries. Tonight, you're going to be prepping some dinners for us?
I'm prepping 3 dinners at a serving size of 3. Oh, not at 3. I'm doing 2 at 3 and 1 at 4. I normally do 3 dinners for a serving size of 3, but we like to eat extra chicken tenders, so I have bumped that one up a little bit.
So when you guys get here, tell us hi, tell us where you're coming from. We love to see that. We are out of Missouri, and I've been using this system for almost 6 years.
5.
She's been using it for 5, and you will see other members using this because the variety is fantastic. You get new dinner recipes the last day of every month. That's why I stick around. Plus, I hate trying to figure out what's for dinner. And they make it super simple. All you do, I go to a website, I tap on the dinners I want to prep ahead. It gives you this easy instructions on how to prep it, how to store it, how to cook it. You get to pick the serving size. I like to pick 6. She likes to pick 3. And it adjusts your ingredients for you. Right here is why I am never going to have to, oh yeah, it does have a grocery list. I'm never going to have to write a grocery list again because it gives you your customized grocery list off the recipes you picked and the serving size. So let's get started here. I'll see who's all hopping on with us.
I will say, there is a lot of things I don't like about cooking.
That is true.
I don't like to actually cook. I don't like to have to think about cooking. I don't like to have to be standing in a kitchen cooking.
That is true.
And this helps with all of this.
Yeah, if you don't want to be in
I
the
could
kitchen,
do it, I'm telling you guys.
yeah, totally. If you don't want to be in the kitchen, you guys are at the right place because this gets you in and out of the kitchen super fast on prep night and on cook night. And if you have been a cook for 20, 25 years, maybe you just want a break, this is going to give you that too. Let's see. I'm trying to see comments. Here we go. Hi, Share More from Illinois. Hi, I think that's Ginster. Welcome. Hi from New Mexico. Hi, WagGG.
So this is stuffed baked pork chops. This is a current classic. It costs $6. And it also has a little note here. It says recipe alternative can substitute chicken breast if you don't want to do pork chops.
Which you totally can. I love to sub out stuff that I already own. Like if I have a pork tenderloin or if I have chicken breast or if I have shrimp, I can sub that out. So whatever protein you have, you can totally sub it out for proteins in the recipe. They make it super simple. And like this one, they even put like you can sub out your pork for chicken breast. So I love that too. Hi from Texas. Hi from St. Louis. Sydney.
And this one is a kid favorite. It's less than 5 ingredients and it's super quick. Like super quick to cook time, I feel like, for something that's coated.
Arizona. You guys, welcome. If you guys have any questions, please shoot them at us. Australia. Thanks for joining us. Virginia, New Mexico. Do you guys still go live on Saturdays? Hi, Alaska. Thanks for joining us. Or from Alaska. Alaska's here. Virginia's here. Yes, I usually hop on here Saturday nights. Abby usually hops on here with me. We'll do 5 dinners for my family on Saturday nights. And then Abby's been hopping on Tuesdays and doing a few dinners for her family. I like to do 5 dinners every week. And then my family comes over. I have 1 kid at home still and 2 that are outside. But they love to come to my house because they know that I'm going to have a delicious dinner every night. Because 5 dinners in 1 hour makes it so easy for me to put a hot, delicious dinner on the table every night that my kids love to come over and eat. So Abby does come to my house a few times a week. And then the nights that she doesn't, she has meals to go from her house.
So I was just coating the pork chops. I figured this is probably going to be the easiest way.
Just made the ramen steak bowls. Ramen steak bowls tonight. Super delicious. We have that on our menu this week too. I think we're gonna be having that tomorrow night. And she said it was super delicious. So awesome. I love seeing that. And if you guys want to see other members and what they're having for dinner that week, or maybe what they prepped, or if you are dairy free, I saw someone over here said, can it be dairy free? Yes, it can. Dairy free, gluten free, maybe you had the gastric sleeve surgery, or you just want to eat clean. You totally can do all of those things. Tons of members are already using that, already using this program like that. Over on Facebook, there's the community. Type in the search bar, 5 dinners in 1 hour community. You don't even have to be a member to join that. And you can see other members on how they're using this. Dairy free, picky eaters, gluten free.
I'm actually going to show you a tip today.
Yes.
About picky eaters, because I am one.
Yes. And they'll show tips and tricks, maybe what they spent on their food after they shop their pantry, freezer, and refrigerator. So what I do every week, I usually hop on the website on Friday night. It takes me 15 minutes to pick out my dinners.
I mean, you could do this in a way less messy way. I just like using my hands.
You totally could have used tongs. But that's alright, you do you, sis. I go in there, you simply just tap on the dinners that you want to prep ahead. Change the serving size. It's going to automatically generate your grocery list for you. And the recipes are set up to where the ingredients are right here in the middle. And whenever you set the serving size, you'll see it adjust up and down. You don't have to print this off. You can do this on your phone or your tablet. Shop your pantry, freezer, and refrigerator. Hop over to your online shopping or get in and out of store super fast. I do that every Friday night. It takes me 15 minutes. And I am ready to prep for the week. I'll prep on Saturday nights. It takes me less than an hour to prep. I'm ready to go. I did 5 dinners this week, serving 6 people for $86.
Can you close that?
I sure can. That was pretty fast.
Now I'm going to throw this over here, because I think pork touched it.
Alright guys, there's her breaded pork chops. They look super yummy too, and that stuffing mix smells delicious.
I didn't even know that this stuffing mix existed.
So Abby's using a cornbread stuffing mix. I didn't know cornbread either. I saw chicken and turkey.
Yeah.
A few other ones, but I didn't know. But those look super yummy. I haven't had those yet. Those are the stuffing baked pork. Here's the top for you. Stuffing baked pork chops. She's going to be serving this with green beans and dinner rolls. Cost her family $6. And if I'm guessing, you're going to let Colton eat too.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. I love how easy
I'm
it is.
actually leaving the directions for him to be able to cook this for lunch tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I love how easy it is to adjust the meals and Instacart shop. Brilliant. Awesome. I love it too. I love that part too.
Did you show?
I showed them that. Yes, I did. So meal number 1 is done. She's going to pop it in. Well, Colton's going to pop in the oven and it'll be ready to go. And all she has to do is put it on a sheet pan. Sprayed with nonstick spray. Pop it in the oven and put his green beans in the microwave. Or on stovetop. He'll probably put his in the microwave and pop a roll on his plate and he'll be ready to go. Had that for dinner tonight. It was good. Awesome.
Ooh, I'm excited then.
Oh my gosh, you guys are on. Yes, we're on. Thanks for joining us.
Welcome.
My husband eats 3 pork chops, LOL. Yeah, I bet Colton eats 2. Or, I mean, I don't know. Abby can put away some too. You guys. Totally.
He'll be cooking it, so he gets first dibs. Because I'll be at work. So
how many people do you guys serve for your family? I serve 6.
I serve 2.
Do you?
Yeah. 2.5, but I prep for 3 because we have a toddler. And some of these she could eat with us. And like this, she is not a big fan of breaded texture. So that'll be a night that I give her like spaghetti or something along those lines. Like, because she will not eat it. She'll probably try a bite or 2.
Yeah.
But she won't eat a whole serving.
She'll eat the green beans and the roll.
Yeah. And then we'll probably give her some macaroni with it.
So the next one is slow cooker soy garlic ginger. Did I tell you guys she did the first one for only $6? This one,
Yep.
she's going to be doing a serving size of 4. Go ahead, sister.
This one is a current classic. It is also 5 ingredients or less. Can you tell those are my favorite, guys? This one is a dump dinner, which means it all gets put into one bag, and it's also freezable. So if you don't want to eat this right away, you can put it into the freezer and save it for a recipe to pull out at a later time. This one cost only $10. This did call for chicken legs. Neither of us are really a big fan of chicken legs because we're picky eaters. So I did chicken tenders. So that's why I went ahead and bumped it up to a 4 because I knew I was subbing out with chicken tenders.
I see some serving sizes of 3. And you guys, $5 1 hour, you can do a serving size of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever you need for your family. If you have a serving size of 12, or if you have company coming over and you need to do a serving size of 30, you totally can.
And since I do a serving size of 3, I usually use half cans when it comes to measurements, so I freeze the other half. So as you can tell, I can't know if you can tell or not because the camera doesn't pick it up very well, but this was half a can and I just froze it, so I have the perfect amount to put into my next prep.
Yep.
So if you're prepping at a serving size of 3, maybe think about that as an option if you want to. You can always freeze the other half of your can and use it for a different recipe for on the next week or 2.
So this week, Saturday night, we prepped and we did 5 dinners at a serving size of 6. We did ramen steak bowls, serving size of 6 for $22. We're serving them. Everything we just threw into the bag, and we're going to need our ramen noodles on cook night. That's the only thing that we're going to need on cook night. And it looks like we can have dinner on the table in less than 10 minutes. Then we have a slow-cooked chicken shepherd's pie. That one's going in the slow cooker. A serving size of 6 cost our family $19. And all we need on cook day is some chicken broth, half and half. We're going to put our potatoes on top after we put our prepped dinner in there. And we're going to be serving that with a side salad. We're also having honey garlic meatballs at a serving size of 6 for $16. We're having that with rice, green beans, and dinner rolls. Tonight we had the easy shrimp enchiladas, but we subbed out the shrimp for shredded chicken, and they turned out delicious.
They were good.
They were so good. I wish that we would have bumped that serving size up because that would have been good to have extra. But I'll note that for next time. That one cost our family $14 at a serving size of 6. Served it with chips and salsa and some cheese on top. Then we already had the crispy cheddar garlic chicken tenders. Those were delicious. We pretty much love all the chicken tender dinners they have. $15, we served that with a side salad and green beans. And that's what we had on Friday night. And Abby's showing you what she's having for her family tonight. But what I spent on my membership this week was about $3 and some change. And I saved way more than that using this program. So if you guys hit the link in the bio, you can try it out for your family. There is 3 options. There's the classic, a clean eating, and the family combo. The classic and clean eating come with 60 recipes, 20 new ones the last day of the month. That's what I really like, guys. I love the recipes that they give to you the last day of the month. They're new recipes. You can check them out. And then on the somebody wants some lovin's. Papa's in there with her. The family combo comes with 500 recipes. So the classic and clean eating come with 60, 20 new ones last day of the month. The family combo comes with 500. It has the clean eating meal plan in it, the classic meal plan in it, plus 170 cold lunches, plus tons of other dinner recipes. 500. You will get 40 new ones last day of the month. That one is the most popular. That's what my family has. I love that one. If you use the code 10OFF, you can get any of the memberships on sale right now, and it's as little as $2 to $3 a week, which is totally worth it. You're going to save that much money. I went from spending $200 to $250 a week on groceries to I can do 5 dinners under $100 every single week.
Yes.
So what are you guys spending on your groceries a week?
I'm spending always less than $35 for my actual dinners. And I would say I spend no more than $55 for everything that I like, even pick up for just my house a week.
I spend less than $100 for my dinners. And I actually spend less than that because I tell you guys everything that I would have to purchase.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, so Abby's telling you everything, but I don't have to purchase all these because I have a ton of this stuff. If you look at the grocery list, you're going to see Abby only had to pick up 7 items this week. But brown sugar, dried parsley, soy sauce, minced garlic, salt and pepper, a ton of this stuff you're already going to have. So be sure to shop your pantry, freezer, and refrigerator because if you're like us, you're going to have quite a bit of it. And the most I have to pick up whenever I go grocery shopping is like 15 items.
Yeah, I think the most I've ever had to pick up was 9.
All right.
It was 8, and then a couple weeks ago, I got back because I ran out of all my frozen meat, and I had to pick up 9 things.
Okay, go ahead, sister.
So this is the slow cooker soy garlic chicken. It is a current classic. This is a serving size of 4. It costs $10, and on cook day we'll be having it with broccoli and rice. And this is a slow cooker, so it is a sit and forget. So when I get home, all I'll have to do is cook the rice and broccoli. So 5 minutes, and this will be ready to go. Nice. I love slow cookers. That's one of my favorite ways to.
So Abby did that meal at a serving size of 4 for $10. That is pretty good. When we go through a drive-thru, what are you guys spending when you go through a drive-thru? When
I don't want to think about it.
I know, it's crazy these days, right? We go through a drive-thru, we spend about $10 a person in my family. We have 6 people, so it's about $60 to $70 going through a drive-thru. And if we go to a restaurant, I'm talking about $100 plus. That's my family. Your family might be a little bit different. If you guys wanna share that, that'd be cool. But this week, what did I say I did? $86 for 5 dinners. And I'd be doing 60 to 70 in the drive-thru one time. And I feel like December, before 5 dinners 1 hour, December was a month that it was really hard for me to get dinner on the table because there was so much going on. There was events. There was band concerts, basketball games going on. There's all kinds of stuff going on in December. And I felt like it was super hard that it was easier to go through the drive-thru. But now with 5 dinners 1 hour, I can put a slow cooker on. I can put one in the oven, walk away, and get a good, delicious dinner on the table for a quarter of the price, and then get to our event. Okay, go ahead, Sister Sue.
So my third and final dinner. I know, guys, we were just breezing through
19 minutes, and you guys, she's on her last meal. You guys can totally do this.
Yeah. Is the slow cooked bacon cheeseburger meatballs. This is from my favorites. This is like one of my absolute go-tos. This is probably top 3. I ask for this a lot.
She does.
This one is a kid favorite. It's a slow cooker because, you know, I love slow cookers, so that's what I do. And this costs $10. This all gets put into one container or bag of your choosing. And this is a tip if you have picky eaters. I'm a picky eater. My husband's a picky eater. So I don't like the feel of full tomatoes in my...
Chunky tomatoes.
I don't like chunky tomatoes.
She likes it smooth.
But when it calls for diced tomatoes, I take this little lovely thing. I don't know what it's called. I borrow it from my mom all the time.
A merger.
Is that what it's called?
It's a merger blender.
And I just blend them to where it's not so chunky.
We had a couple of questions I want to answer. So someone asked, the X amount of recipes you get every month, you get new ones. You're going to have, with the classic and clean eating, yeah, go ahead. With the classic and clean eating, you're going to have 60 at all times, 20 new ones last day of the month. Now, you can favorite and make your own favorite box right there on the website. It has your favorite folder. So any of the recipes that you want to keep, there's a little heart on all the recipes. You just tap that heart. It changes it green. You keep those recipes for as long as you're a member. You will have those recipes. So yes, if you want those recipes, favorite them. They'll go to your favorite file. As long as you're a member, you will have those favorites. Even when they pull recipes from the website, they will stay in your favorites if you wanted them to. So yes, you can keep the recipes if you want to and just flip them over to your favorites, but you will get 20 new ones last day of the month, 60 at all times with the classic and clean eating, 500 with the family combo.
I just want to show you guys the difference. Don't know if you guys can see this. Try to get close. This is what it was before. This is what it is now. It might not seem like a big difference to some of you guys.
It is to her
but
mouth.
It is to my mouth. And Colt, my husband Colt and I, we're both very big like texture picky eaters. Like we like everything to kind of be the same consistency when we're eating it. So I do that because I still love the taste. I just don't like how it feels. So I will blend my diced tomatoes.
Spent $22 at Chick-fil-A.
I should say this is
on
like
2.5 people.
If it's just normal diced tomatoes, you could totally use like tomato sauce.
Yeah, you totally could.
But this was like one that had seasonings in with it, so that's why I kept it and blended it. I hope that makes sense.
So $22, I feel like isn't too bad for 2.5 people.
Oh my gosh!
But whenever
I pulled these today, I didn't.
Whenever you can do dinners for like $6 and $10 for a serving size of 3 and 4, then it feels like okay, I probably could have done it cheaper at home. So that is, I feel like that's about like almost $10 a person.
I'm just gonna go ahead and
$32 for 3 just now at Taco Bell. Wow. That is a little over $10 a person. So yeah, that's about, you're running about our family. And Abby did 3 dinners for $26. So if you guys want to check this out for your family, and that's how you can really save money, is using what you have. Just tapping on the recipes that you want to prep ahead. And you can have delicious restaurant-style dinners at home for a quarter of the cost that you're going through drive-thrus. Well, thanks for joining us. Someone said they love watching us.
oh, thank you.
I missed the name, though. If we missed a comment, guys, just shoot it back at us. We'll totally try to catch it. How much do you spend on groceries each week besides the dinners? Do you have ways to save? Abby likes to buy frozen, and she likes to buy on sale. So
yes.
She will freeze them, and she will use frozen meat. You saw all the meat tonight she used.
Was actually frozen. My pork chops, since I was breading them,
She thawed them.
I thawed them because I knew that Colton was cooking them tomorrow, so I had no problem thawing them. They're not completely thawed, but they were thawed enough that I could coat them and bread them.
Oh, well, thanks for joining us. Okay, so how much do you spend on groceries? I would say I still spend around $100 because I'm telling you guys $100 if you had to buy everything. I do not have to buy everything. And I usually buy a case of soda. I usually buy a gallon of milk. Oops, sorry. So I'm going to say just over $100 buying everything I need for my family. But the dinners, I can do under $100 every week. But I'm telling you the price if I had to purchase everything. And after I shop my pantry, freezer, and refrigerator, I do not have to purchase everything. So Saturday night, if I would have had to purchase everything, it would have been $86. But I shopped my pantry, my freezer, and my refrigerator. And I think I end up having only pick up like $40 worth of stuff. And then probably $60 worth of household snacks and household stuff.
I always stay under $35 for all of my prepped meals. But that is also including if you guys need to pick up everything. Like this week, I only had to pick up 7 items, which really would be $11 for everything that I had to pick up that I didn't already have. So
we like to tell you what you would have had to pick up for everything because not everybody's going to have everything or going to have most of it. So
especially if you're just now starting out.
We want to be fair and tell you what it would really cost you guys. But after we shop our pantry and freezer, it's usually about half of what that is.
And so I would say in total, I probably spend around $50 a week.
We live in the heartland, so it depends on where you live. We live in Missouri, So our prices are probably going to be different than Arizona or New York or Florida.
Yeah, we live in a rural town, rural small town. So,
Someone said, I don't know, but they said, wait, maybe it's a glare.
isn't my glasses?
Maybe.
I have blue light filter on my glasses, so they always have a glare.
We
on
have
them.
some more Missouri people here. And I like to shop at, what do you guys like to shop at? I like to shop at Aldi's, Walmart, but I'm not tied down to any one place. But I do like Aldi's a lot.
I don't know. I could go into Walmart almost every day.
But
I told my coworkers that today, and they were like, "You are crazy." I was like, "Listen, I don't know."
Schnucks. I like Schnucks, but they're really far away from us. Oh, there's one in Farmington now, though. So 35 minutes. Or 45.
Yeah, but that's still a ways for us.
Yeah. Oh, there's another Herman, Missouri. Love Aldi's, right? You guys, do you guys like the aisle of shame? We
Aldi's.
love the aisle of shame. I love it. You can find like casserole dishes in there for on sale most of the time. Herbs. I've never shopped there. Is it called Herbs? H-E-B? Is that how you?
That would be H-E-B.
Oh, what is H-E-B?
That's H-E-B.
Oh, it's that's how you say it.
Yeah.
Whoops. Never been to
You
one.
were adding an R.
I'm just gonna rename that grocery store.
I've seen people talk about it a lot. When I was trying to find some stuff for Leva with Bluey, a lot of people said that, but I've never heard that. I don't know if that's a Missouri store.
I never saw it.
I've never seen or heard, I've never seen one in the wild. Never seen one in the wild.
Oh, Texas only. That's why we haven't seen them.
Oh, that would be why. I think when we went,
Hi, Jamie.
where did we go when they had a Piggly Wiggly? And I was like, oh, I have to go in there. I've never heard of this.
I don't know.
Was it Florida?
I can't remember.
Winn-Dixie. No, it was Florida. It was Winn-Dixie. So I was like, what in the world? I've never heard of this store.
So, I want to tell you guys, it is super easy. They make it really easy. You guys saw this. Abby breaded these pork chops. It was easy. All she did was put all the ingredients on the plate. She could have used tongs, but crazy woman over here used her hands, which is fine. Just having fun in the kitchen.
Hey, your kid would love to do that.
Yeah, they would. And then she tossed everything in the bag on this one. Looks like she's tossing everything in the bag on this one. They're all about getting you in and out of the kitchen super fast. And I'm telling you, the food is delicious. And that's why you're going to see members stick around too. If the food wasn't yummy, you would not have 5, 6, 7-year members sticking around from 5 dinners 1 hour. But we love the food. They make it super easy to step out stuff. And prep night is super fast. Abby did all this in less than 30 minutes. And we usually do mine in about 40 minutes. And before we hop off here, we'll go back through what she's prepped. And we'll also give you guys some fast prepping tips.
We're not just going to leave you hanging.
But I'm going to tell you guys, here's a prep night. Add all ingredients to a large zipper bag. That was one of them. Mix the first 6 ingredients into a large zipper bag. This will be the sauce. Cut the steak into bite-sized pieces. Slice the bell peppers. Add all ingredients to a large zipper bag. They make it super simple. Anybody can do this. Even if you don't like being in the kitchen, you can do, right? You can do this.
So, oh, I forgot to leave the marker out.
So a lot of people ask, what do I need? I would love to try this. What do I need to get started? You need the website, so either hit the link in the bio or go to 5dinnersonehour.com. Cutting board, a knife, can opener, pair of scissors, Ziploc bags or containers or mason jars or reusable bags, whatever you want to put your food into. If you join that free community over on Facebook, type in the search bar 5 Dinners 1 Hour Community, you will see tons of members using whatever they want to put their prepped food in.
And I only used half the can of Rotel, so I'm going to add the rest of it.
Some measuring cups, and that's it. A marker. I'll tell you why you need a marker, so that you can put the title on your Ziploc bag and the eat by freeze by date. Whatever the date is on your meat and the freezer or fridge at the store, that's going to be the same in your freezer or fridge. So eat by freeze by date. Go off of that whenever you're picking your meals to eat for the week, and you'll be perfectly fine. We've never had anything go bad, and we've been doing this for 5 years, almost 6 years.
So there is my Rotel. I use freezer bags. The smallest the freezer bag comes in is like these little quart sandwich bag size ones. So this will go into the freezer, and then when I need to pull out any diced tomatoes or Rotel, within the next like 3 to 4 months, I can pull this out and put it into my recipe.
There's a Hy-Vee in Jeff City, Piggly Wiggly in Georgia. She said she's going to do that January 1st. Okay, the prep before the prep. So, we're going to talk about that real quick. Right before you prep, get your ingredients out. They will be listed right here in the middle category. This category tells you how to prep it and how to store it. This row tells you how to prep it and store it. This row tells you how to cook it. And the row right here in the middle is your ingredient list. Each recipe, pull out the ingredients for that and either put it on a certain section on the counter, or we like to use totes. You want to show them one of the totes? We got these totes from the dollar store. They're like $1.25. We put all of one recipe into a tote, and then we line the totes up over here on the counter, pull them over, throw them together, move to the next tote. So before you prep, get your ingredients out, throw them on your tote, or put them in a certain section on the counter. Get your meat in your bags, wash your hands, do all that, so you're not having to stop in the middle of your prep. Wash your hands, cut your meat. Open all your jars and bags. Wash all your veggies and put them in their area. So if you want to add maybe 5-8 minutes.
Yeah, it's
like 5 minutes.
No
5 minutes.
Yeah, well, you have to think. I use frozen meat, so
really
I just
easy.
literally just throw.
I use fresh.
So she usually has to cut.
So I usually open it up and throw it into the bag.
So I would say 5 minutes for me, probably 8 minutes to 10 minutes
so
for you.
If you want to add that on to the prep,
Depending on what you use.
That's what the real prep time is.
I like to use frozen meat and sell stuff. Because even though this saves money, I love saving.
And I feel like when I use this program, I don't have to worry about the cells so much, but she is like super frugal, so she does worry about the cells. I don't worry about the cells. I simply pick out my dinners and go off of that, because I feel like I use 5 dinners 1 hour. I'm saving so much money using this. I don't have to worry about the cells. It costs me about $3 to $4 a week using this program. You can use it too. The code's right behind me. 10 off will get you the classic or clean eating for $26. It's like $2 a week.
But I also know I'm not the only one in there that just feels it in their body that you need to pick up the cell stuff.
That is true. A lot of people love to buy the cell stuff. If you want to buy the family combo, purchase the family combo. That one's going to be $3 to $4 a week. That's what I have. That's the most popular. That one is the one with the 500 recipes, 40 new ones the last day of every month. And all the memberships, if you scroll down to the bottom, you will get member bonuses, which are fantastic. You'll be seeing Abby and me hopping on here doing some member bonuses this month. We love the member bonuses. Yes. But that one is the most popular. That one, using the code 10 off, will bring it down to $45. It's about $3 to $4 a week.
We both have combo. I should say. Both of us have combo. I don't have just like one or the other.
I save way more than $3 a week using this system. So I'm totally okay with the $3 to $4 a week.
And I was bad because I picked all classic. But I do pick up clean eating. I usually have one clean eating.
Yes.
But this one...
Go ahead. I keep pulling your paper.
I know. I keep trying to say this one.
Say it, girl. You do you, girl. You do it.
This is the slow-cooked bacon cheeseburger meatballs. This is a classic from my favorites. Costs $10. And on cook day, you just do cheese, salad, and instead of doing french fries, I do mashed potatoes because my toddler is obsessed with mashed potatoes. So I sub that out. And this is a slow cooker. So after, it also gives you, some of the slow cookers we'll give you Instapot directions. So this also has Instapot directions if you don't want to do slow cooker on it.
And if you ever have a question about switching something up, ask on the community. Tons of members have probably already done that and be like, okay, I want to do this on the stovetop, or I want to do this in Instapot, or I want to do this on the air fryer, and they'll be like, this at this time, boom.
So if I did Instapot directions instead of slow cooker, this would be less than 10 minutes to table.
Mm-hmm.
So
Totally. And that's one of our favorites. We love that one. That is perfect to take to get-togethers. I know it's the gathering month. Slow cooker, cheeseburger, meatballs. Take them to.
Love them.
Everybody's going to love them. Everybody's going to ask you for the recipe. And you will be the rock star of the little event because they're going to love those.
I can't tell you how many times I've taken even just a member bonus somewhere and they're just like, oh my gosh, you are an amazing cook. And I'm just like, thank you.
This Jamie Morar, I might be saying it wrong. She has been answering questions over here, and I really appreciate that. And she said even if she takes an hour and a half to prep, she still thinks it's worth it.
Oh, for sure.
Totally, right?
I don't have a brain by the time I get home. My brain is not functioning. So if I had to prep these nightly...
You mean make dinner?
Like make dinners, like...
You probably
do the whole shebang. I would not do it. I'm being honest.
It takes the stress out. Someone asked you to put these back in the freezer. These are meant to stay in the fridge for the next 5 days. Can you freeze them? Yes.
Yes. If you go to freeze something and you're like, I don't know, or you question it, you can always go over to the community page, 5 Dinners in 1 Hour community group on Facebook, and be like, hey guys, I have this meal and I'm wanting to freeze it. What should I take out or not do with it, or can I just put it in the freezer? And they're super sweet over there. Like this one can go straight into the freezer. Mm-hmm. This one can go straight into the freezer. This one, it's breaded, so I wouldn't put it in the freezer. But the longer you do it too, the more that you kind of
and the faster you get too. Like you can get, I could do it like in 20, 25 minutes.
If I wasn't talking to you guys and I was just sitting here doing it, I mean, we did these in 28 minutes.
Yeah.
Probably could have done in probably less than 15.
Oh yeah, totally.
For sure.
Some more tips we have is when you're prepping, make sure you get all the air out of your bags. It will
if you use frozen stuff, you'll have to squeeze out the air again before you put it all the way.
Yeah, so get all the air out of your bags. Also, put a basket or a bowl to the side with a bag in it so you're not running back and forth to the trash can.
Or bring your trash can to your area. Where is the trash can? Trash can, we have a Big Mama trash can.
Yeah,
so it is stationary. Does not move.
Benefits: time saver, less cleaning nightly, no more food waste, money saver, healthier than fast food. Bravo!
Yes,
all of that is fantastic.
Literally.
Yes, yes, yes.
I have 4 spoons, the little red bowl, and the blender.
So what do you see on messy night is prep night. And this is not even messy. I feel like this is still easy.
It's not overwhelming. As somebody that absolutely despises dishes, it's not overwhelming.
So this is prep night. This is the night you're going to get messy in the kitchen, but it's not even that bad at all. The rest of the week, you're simply going to pull out your ready-to-go dinner, pop it in whatever you're going to cook it in, Instapot, Crock-Pot, sheet pan, and all you have to wash is whatever you cooked in and whatever you eat on. We eat on paper plates most of the time. So ours is usually silverware and whatever we cooked in. I can clean the kitchen up in 5-10 minutes max is what I spend on the kitchen. I love being able to get a clean kitchen done in 5-10 minutes every single night and go to sleep with a clean kitchen. Feels good.
I will say, if you freeze yours to pull them out the night before, you might be able to get away with the morning of to pull them out. Oh my goodness, I don't know why my word caught in my throat there for a second. I was like gasping for air for there. My refrigerator tends to stay on the colder side, so I have to pull my stuff out the night before. But yours, you can pull the morning of, and it's good. So you just have to know your fridge too.
Yeah. And sometimes the back of the fridge is colder, so bring it to the front.
Yes.
Someone said, total game changer. It really is. It really is. Once you try it and you prepped meals for a week and you feel that stress come off, knowing what's for dinner every night feels fantastic. Being able to clean up your kitchen in 5 minutes feels amazing, and saving money. I cut my grocery bill in half using 5 dinners 1 hour. So, yes, it is a total game changer, and I totally agree with that comment.
And another thing that we do, which, once we empty out our totes, because we use totes, is we'll do 1 tote of all refrigerated, freezer, cold stuff, and then a second tote of pantry. Well, these were the only 2 pantry things that we had, so I just didn't put them in a tote because I was like, I can just put them right there.
So as you're prepping, you just put one in one tote, one in the other. Take that tote at the end, a minute to put up. Yeah, put up your pantry stuff, put up your refrigerator stuff, toss your dirty dishes in the dishwasher, or wash the couple that you have.
Yeah.
I hope we made it look easy because it is. It is so easy.
I'm telling you, we are like the farthest thing away from cooks.
Are you gonna give me a high five? Boom.
We are the farthest thing away from cooks.
I wasn't a cook, but now I use 5 dinners 1 hour. I feel like
that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you guys, as somebody that didn't even know how to do deviled eggs, that was
so
5 years ago, I can put delicious tasting food on the table. Where I have company, they love it. They are like, can you bring this to the next thing?
Someone said easy. Yes, this is easy. Yes.
Yes, that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be.
What are your
easy.
tips for navigating the recipes to choose for your 5 meals? That is a great question.
It's very easy for me.
Go ahead. You go first.
If you have picky eaters in your family, I would highly suggest to let them pick at least 1 dinner.
Mm-hmm.
That way they have something to get excited for. And then the 2 that you pick, you can kind of tweak. Or, you can do what I did. Instead of having whole tomato chunks, you can blend it so that you can kind of hide the fact that some stuff is in there. Instead of onions, I don't do onions. So I'll do, dried minced onion, or I'll omit it. But you can do stuff like that. So for me, it's easy because I go through and I'm like, okay, these are the meats that I have. I hit the button that has that meat that I need to get rid of. And then I'm just like, okay, what is appealing to a toddler? That is how I eat. So I just go boom, 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 boom. Now sometimes I end up with 10 or 12.
And you have
to delete them.
You have to weed them out. You guys get on the website.
You get so excited.
And you get so excited because you see all these dinners you want to have. And then you can only
But
pick
it's
so
easy
many.
for me because I focus on the meats that I have.
Okay, I do not focus on the meats that I have. Okay, I like to do a chicken, a steak, seafood like either shrimp or salmon or cod, a sausage or pork, and a beef. I like to do a variety of protein so that my family gets that well-rounded week. So I like to do a variety, and they have protein across the board. They have ground turkey, ground chicken, chicken tenders, pork chops, pork tenderloin, salmon, steak, cod, tilapia, shrimp, you name it. Protein is across the board, and you can sub out your protein. So if you see a delicious dinner that you want to have, but you don't have that protein, you want to sub it out, you totally can.
All right.
Great for clean outs. Yes, it is great for clean outs because you can, like Abby does. She likes to go off the meats she has.
I do. That's the one thing I like about having a whole bunch of meat in my freezer.
Here is a couple things you should know if you want to sign up. You can, the website is 5dinnersin1hour.com. You can go to the website 24 hours a day, as many times as you want to. If you want to prep 5 dinners for your family tonight, and then you want to prep 3 dinners for your mom tomorrow and 5 dinners for your grandma the next day, and then you want to prep 5 dinners for your freezer, you can go back as many times as you want to, pick as many or as few meals at a time to prep, and you have unlimited access. So,
and I think it's super cool that you can change the serving size.
Yes, and changing the serving size is cool because no wasted food, no unwanted leftovers, and no wasted ingredients. So
now, you can, if you want to have leftovers,
you can bump the
you
serving
can bump
size.
it up. But it gives you the option to not have to have leftovers, which is nice. Especially if you're in a family that is really bad about eating leftovers.
Yep.
Colton will eat leftovers, no problem. I don't know why I can't, but I just can't. So I make it to where we don't have leftovers.
And you know what? At the end of the week, before 5 dinners 1 hour, I was trotting over to the fridge and I was throwing away food that the recipes made way too much food and we had way too much leftovers or ingredients that I didn't use or bought too much of for what the meals I had. This grocery list and the serving size eliminates that, so you don't have to go to your fridge at the end of the week and toss unused ingredients and leftovers that you didn't want. And that is more money saved in your pocket.
Alright, so I'm gonna go back through, show you guys the meals again, and then we will catch up with you later.
Yes, I'll be on TikTok tomorrow night at 6:00 doing a live cook if you want to join me for that.
So this is the stuffed baked pork chops. This is a current classic. It is $6. And on cook day, I need green beans and dinner rolls. And this is around 30 minutes to dinner from 30 minutes to dinner from when I started.
But not in the kitchen, you guys. She's just popping in the oven and walking away.
I have a toddler. I'm telling you right now, that thing going to pop in the oven, and then I'm going to be here, there, and everywhere.
Well, Colton's making that one.
Colton's making that one, but like in general, he'll be able to pop that in and then just focus on Leva, which is awesome. Second one is the slow cooker soy garlic chicken. This is a current classic. This is a serving size of 4 for $10. On cook day, we need broccoli and our rice, and it is a slow cooker, so it's a set and forget. So after it's done in the slow cooker, about 5 minutes until it is on the plate. Can't tell if it's leaking or if it's just condensation. Okay. And then the last one, which is one of my absolute favorites, is slow cooked bacon cheeseburger meatballs. This is a classic for my favorites. It was $10 for a serving size of 3. And on cook day, just need cheese, salad, and our mashed potatoes. And this one can do slow cooker, or I can do Instapot and have it onto the table in less than 10 minutes, either which way. And it's such a kid favorite. I love this one.
Jenny Stir, I might be saying that wrong, said, "Nice job, gals. Love it. Gonna do it as soon as I get home. Heart, heart, heart." Well, I hope you do. And I hope you get home soon. I don't know what you're doing, but I hope you get home soon. And you guys, if you want to try this out for your family, it's as low as $2 to $3 a week. It is on sale. Use the code 10OFF, and you will get instant access. If you wanted to prep tonight, like we did, you totally can. We'll be back tomorrow night, 6:00 on TikTok, doing a live cook. If you want to see what easy cook night is, because it is. That's my favorite part of the program, is the cook night. And then we'll be back Saturday and Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Bye, guys.